Yo, what's going on? Welcome to Phuket Walk. Look who's back. Back again. Phuket Walk's back. It's him again. But let me see if the audio works. Then I can be back. Give me one moment, please, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Look who's back. Yo, what's going on, Saudi Cup? This is your Phuket Walker, Alex, and we're currently in the Kathu area. And yes, I have been a little bit absent lately, but not doing nothing. I've been very busy, and I have plenty to chat about with everybody. But there's two things that's on my mind right now. One, I do miss everyone, so welcome everybody. Good to see ya. Welcome Juanita for being the first one in, and Madano as well, and City Amro, and I think Roma Sign is also in the house. So we got a good crowd. And the second thing I was talking about is I think I need a cup of coffee. So on the title it suggests we're on a coffee hunt and we're looking for a cafe, maybe Papa's House Coffee, I don't know, but let's get started first. Welcome everybody once again, and let's get going. Cheers. And this is definitely your Phuket Walker, Alex. And today is a Wednesday. I think it's about like 11:45-ish. Oh, sorry about that. It's 10:49. My phone was lagging, and so was my brain. So I was saying I need a cup of coffee. So let's start the walk first. It's forecasted at 27 degrees. It feels a bit hotter than that, maybe 30, but without the sun, it's quite all right. I can deal with this for now. But it's a bit humid, and it's still a good day to walk. I started a bit late today. I was thinking about maybe a workout stream, but then I thought, you know what? This is Phuket Walk, and we still do these things, meaning walking, yeah? So let's get a walk in, and I need a cup of coffee. So welcome everyone. Good to see everybody. Hope you guys have been enjoying 2026. Me and Sign has been exceptionally busy since the year started, in a good way. We have not been lazy. New commitments, I would say, and a few things I had to attend to that kind of clashes with my usual streaming time. So I apologize for that. I've been slightly absent for a little bit, but I did get somewhat of some content up of me just solo singing a Cantonese song, Mandarin song actually, a song called Tomorrow Will Be Better, and just a small message to everybody, a song that's kept me going through down times. And welcome everybody once again. Let me double check on the chats. Welcome Juanita, Madanos, City Amro, and Sign. So let's march towards that cup of coffee. I think this is our first walk of 2026, so why not walk around good old Kathu, enjoy some local vibes. It looks like this condo here has got a new cafe that we could maybe check out. I think the cafe is for everyone. And it looks like Steve is ready for a cup of coffee, or just letting me know that, hey Alex, I think you might need a cup. I'm not that smooth this morning, am I? But I think that'll be a quick fix after I find that cup of coffee. But until then, let's of course keep on mentioning it, since I am a little bit of a coffee addict lately again. But let's talk about something else, what I've been doing, what me and Sign has been up to, aside from the usual work and life, of course. Some new commitments, but we actually found a very awesome table tennis club. And this club has, in one way or another, changed the world for me and Sign. Well, changed our world anyways, in that sense. Hello Trojan, welcome to the live stream. I just started blabbing, so you're just in time. We're walking around good old local Kathu on my favorite day, hump day. So I definitely need everybody to get me through this one. First walk of 2026 on my favorite day with everybody to get me through this hump. And hello Jazz, good to see you as well. Despite being quite warm here today, forecast at 27 degrees, feeling like 30. We do need some sunshine, so good to have you in the house. But plenty of warmth to share for those of you that's enduring winter right now. So if you wondering how Phuket is, it's nice and warm, it's nice. I'm sure some of you can appreciate the warmer weather, as I know winter is in the house now for most people that has winter weather or winterland. Probably somewhat near minus 5 or 10 degrees now, I guess, in at least North America, in Canada, and the United States. So back to what I was talking about me and Sign getting a complete different kind of vibe and view, and yeah, changed our world on table tennis, because we were playing at this and I'll tell everybody what the club is, of course, but we're playing at this kind of local free, also at a club there as well, and it's down by Sapanhin. It's kind of like more like a recreational center setup. Hey, another 7-Eleven. Maybe this next time I'll ride a bike to this one. But yeah, a few steps. Anyways, got distracted. But yeah, we're playing at that local club. We went there. It was all right, I guess. I don't know. And me and Sign, I mentioned we weren't, you know, we're just kind of getting started, so we weren't exceptionally good at what we're doing, maybe. So we're just kind of practicing with each other. There was a coach there. She was all right. She said hi. But it was a strange vibe. I don't know. It was just a bit different from what I'm used to in Toronto, because I remember going to even local rec centers. Just obviously you kind of have to know the people first, but me and San have been playing at that kind of free club for a month or two now, and we felt the same vibe. It just felt like it's not very I don't know, everybody kind of sticks to themselves. I guess there's a club there that the coach runs, and she kind of coaches her kids, and you know, they kind of do their own thing. I'm like, all right, it's okay. So me and Sign are just kind of playing along, and all this time I just kind of been playing with Sign. I wasn't sure what level I was at. For those of you who don't know, I have a very strong table tennis background, actually. I've been playing ping pong for, I don't know, how old was I? I started when I was 10. And then I kind of stopped for a good 10-15 years. This guy wants to go. Of course, the truck wins. But aside from the laps, I have a good 20 years experience in the sport. I just happened to come back and wanted to try something new. And you guys might know the story already. I already knew how to play the sport, and then I kind of gave it up. Maybe we'll talk about why I started. Well, my mom really liked me playing it. That's why I started. And why I gave it up, we'll talk a little bit more about that maybe at the cafe. But I stopped, for 15 years, and I came back and I thought, you know what, I don't want to learn something that I already know. You know what I mean? Like, I already know how to ski. I don't want to learn how to ski again. So I kind of felt like, you know what, I could learn how to snowboard type of thinking or mentality. I go, you know what, I can play table tennis and try something new, a different style. So I went back to the sport with long pimples, different type of grip, just to challenge myself a little bit, or maybe keep myself interested. And it was really good for our health, and that's what we've been busy kind of getting ourselves into. And it ties in with the channel quite a bit, of course. Let me go across the street first before I blab away. It's really nice today to walk, actually. I didn't expect the clouds to be out, and I'm glad it's kind of there. Yeah, so back to the story. So I do have some experience, but since I've been just playing with Sign the whole time, I wasn't sure how good I was. I wasn't sure if, how I do against other different types of rubbers, because Sign also plays long pimple. So we're kind of like the same style going at it, but I wasn't sure how reality was. I needed a reality check. So on the holidays, and I mentioned the club we're playing at, not many people mingled with us that much. They were friendly, they said hi, right? And so me and Sign kind of stuck to ourselves a little bit. So on the holidays, that club was closed. It's a public holiday, so we went to a private club, and this club's called TNT, and it's located in Phuket town. And we kind of walked in the first time, and the coaches were very nice, very friendly, and very knowledgeable. And right away, they got us kind of playing and set up at the table, and got us playing with other players immediately. And me and Sign had a chance to play with kids and, different club members that was there. Everybody was quite welcoming, and I was like, this is kind of what I felt when I used to play table tennis in Toronto. So I really enjoyed that. So the next day we went back and we joined the club. And also I had an opportunity to play the coach as well. And he is amazing. And we're talking about national team amazing. Very knowledgeable. He was just there to play, have a good time. There was no ego or any sorts involved, just showcasing the skills that he obviously had, and I was very impressed. But at the same time, he allowed me and Sign to play with other people, so we had a nice reality check, and I wasn't so bad for someone that's just tried this out for 2 months. So sometimes it's weird, right? When you try to pick up a hobby or something that you used to really enjoy, you're always a little bit fearful or not sure if you want to pick it up for obvious reasons. Like what me and Stein kind of went through. I used to remember table tennis being a lot more wholesome and a bigger community, and it kind of turned out for a couple of months was just me and kind of Stein playing with each other at the other place. I don't know if because we were the only ones using long pimple or we looked like we weren't amazing. I wasn't sure, but at this new place, immediately I got to play the coach. Stein got to play with some of the students he had, and we still obviously had some chance to play each other. And surprisingly, another member that or a person that used to go to the other place was also at the new club, so I saw some familiar faces. They said Wednesday closed. I guess they don't like hump days either. That was my first plan, to go to Papa's House Coffee, but let's hope the cafe in front is not Wednesday closed as well, but it's okay, we'll have a walk. I'll sort out the coffee thing. So yeah, so we're at this new club and we're having a great time. And even during the moment where we went back and we became members and I was just happy to be there and just playing, I had a moment where I thought, wow, I almost thought, it was a bad idea to pick up table tennis again. I mean, we made a good video that did pretty well. We kind of introduced the rubbers and the equipment that we were using. But I thought, is it just going to be me and Sign playing the whole time? So it looks like we're going to be able to play with other people around the island. And I assure you, TNT Table Tennis Club Phuket probably has the most top players from all over Phuket, because I was able to witness one of the tournaments that they had on Sunday, and I think one of them happened to be Phuket champion. So a lot of good players and a lot of different members there of different levels as well. I'm definitely not hard selling them or anything, but they gave me and Sign such a amazing impression that I thought maybe going forward we can also have a little bit of live stream of me and Sign playing, and we can enjoy that together, because I was just not feeling comfortable at the other place. But now that we joined membership at this new club, we felt quite wholesome about the place and everybody's very welcoming. So we might get some, not just videos, but me and Sign maybe getting some good coaching as well, and some live streams to join us on what we're doing on table tennis, and maybe get your interest in doing an old hobby that you used to enjoy. That's why I came back to table tennis. I didn't mention my mom used to get really happy when I came back and told her I won something. She used to play herself when she was younger. And I didn't know this until later on, that I heard from one of her coworkers that, oh, your mom used to talk about you winning that trophy for like weeks. And I didn't know that, because my mom only said, good for you, you keep doing that. Hey Yoshi, welcome to the live stream. First live stream of 2026. We're walking down good old local Kathu. Now we know we'll find a cafe for sure, because China Kathu Cafe seems to be open, and we can definitely go for a cup of coffee there. But let's continue the walk a little bit first, since we are doing a walk today, and maybe on our loop around we'll grab that cup of coffee. But hope 2026 is treating you well, Yoshi, and everybody as well. But yeah, so maybe some of these videos or the story perhaps will inspire or influence or maybe even help everybody think, maybe pick up an old hobby, something you used to enjoy. It does, for me and Sai anyways, take a little bit of time, but once you find the right place, I guess, everything kind of comes together. So yeah, maybe also some of you might take some interest in playing some table tennis. It's very good for fitness. And it's not too physically demanding. And it's for people of all ages and fitness levels, of course. Oh. One moment. Okay. Hey, Canadian Vasily, what's going on? Sorry, I was just blabbing away. Welcome to 25 slow bars open. That's nice. Hey, we got a couple options. Hope you're having a good 2026, Vasily. I saw your post on the community post that you might be taking some time off from streaming. That's quite alright, I think, because usually after some time off, everyone comes back stronger as well. Well, for me also, I've been off for quite a week. Hopefully I'm stronger today. But I am definitely inspired to come out. I missed everybody. Like I said, I thought, should I do a workout stream? I was like, no. I want to have a walk with everybody. I don't want to just sit there. But speaking of workout streams, I do owe everybody, including myself, a workout. So stay tuned for that maybe tomorrow, and we'll get episode 22 in the house as well and get that all done, because I've been getting a lot of cardio, but probably not enough resistance training. Lost some weight. That's the good news. Let's walk till the end first. I've been talking quite loud, so let me finish that story up a little bit. And yeah, so this new club has been absolutely amazing, life-changing. They're just so friendly. The coach is, I'm not joking, like, he barely knows who I am. I walk in with this crappy racket, and he just goes, hey, let's get on the table, let's play. And he was able to showcase his amazing forehand and loops and skills and technique. And also, I was able to block a few, and thinking to myself, hey, I'm not that bad. So thank you, coach, for giving me and Sign some confidence. And now it looks like we can enjoy some table tennis, improve, get us some footage on training. And of course, everybody can join in, whether you're a table tennis fan or not, and spend some wholesome time, me and Sign. Sign will be a complete noob. She still is, obviously, but she'll be working towards her skills and improving through time. And it looks like where I'm at, I maybe could join a few tournaments. No wins or anything or guarantees, but I can join and have some fun. So, some content maybe some of my viewers are not used to, and some of my new table tennis subscribers will be excited about. Yes, a 43-year-old guy who used to play shakehand, attacking both side looper, has decided to make a comeback with long pimple pen hold. And I'm not joking, this style is so rare. If you happen to type up long pimple table tennis Phuket, me and Sign might be the only two that pops up. Hey, here's some flowers to enjoy some island vibes instead of what I'm talking about. And I just realized the screen has been really zoomed in. Sorry. Okay, hopefully we can enjoy some Y angle going forward. Bloopers of 2026. And welcome to the live stream. Robbie, good to see you. Hope you're having a good 2026 so far. Wishing everybody good health. Me and Sign are definitely improving our health with the amount of table tennis we've been trying to train and get good at. And there's a purpose. We're definitely not just doing this for our own health and benefits. Well, that too. Let me do a loop around here. But we're also doing it so that we have some skills to showcase, and also new content for everybody. Something exciting, you know, seeing us start from fresh noobs, maybe to playing some games at club level, maybe joining some tournaments going forward. And I thought, you know, if these things do happen and we don't do so bad, then that would give us a good chance to visit different provinces and different cities. That's where the tournaments are held, and take us for walks as well. So let me catch up on the chats. And Kadeem Vasily says, Alex, amid all my electronics breaking down, I did receive a DJI mini transmitter through Amazon. Awesome! And since that's Bluetooth, no more USB dongles for me. I'm excited for when I'm back to streaming. And that's awesome to know. And I was telling everybody, I need something of that sort. I think Sign also has the receiver as well on the mini. And I'm not sure if it's an issue, but I'm not sure if you can charge the phone while you're using the receiver as well, but maybe there's obviously a way to make it happen. But yeah, that's an awesome add-on. I was actually looking at the DJI Mic 3 as well, going forward, to upgrade that reception for me. So yeah, very excited. You should definitely test it out and try it out. I know that feeling of trying out new gear, especially live. So everybody stay tuned. I'm sure Canadian Vasily at Destination Travels will have plenty of videos while he's slightly away from live streaming, while he's upgrading his gear to continue to do better live streaming. So stay tuned for that. And you guys know there's already upgrades. The DJI Mini with a receiver, better audio is already promised. So check out Destination Travels in the chats, and you can find his link now. And a possible return date, Vasily says, I don't know, end of March. Now here's the temple. Let's walk in for a quick tour. I wasn't really anticipating it, but we are in the area. I'm more into kind of going to one of the cafes, either Slow Bar or I think the other one is called China Cafe, Kathu. Speaking of live streaming and such, that's why I was kind of excited about finding this club also. It will include live streaming. So of course live streaming of me and Sign playing, but perhaps for table tennis fans and those of you interested in Phuket, Thailand in particular table tennis, we can live stream some of the action in two fashions. One, when they have tournaments, you'll see plenty of amazing action of course during tournament time. I can go and do a live stream there on that. And also, you know, something more relaxing like what's happening at Table 1 in TNT Table Tennis Club. And we can get a good view of the streets and outside. For those of you who just enjoy some ASMR environment, they are located in a nice area in Phuket Old Town. So there's a nice view outside of the area, people walking by, whether tourists or locals. And let's take a nice small walk here in the temple, and I'll try to keep my voice down once we go in. But yeah, so just to sum up that conversation there, stay tuned for the table tennis live stream and as well as content coming up. and that allows me and Sign to spend some of the time that we are kind of exercising, some of the time that we thought it was good to share with everybody as well. You know what I mean? So we can, in lack of a better word, just spend more time with everybody in what we're doing. So yeah, let's head on into the temple first and check it out. So hope everybody's excited about that, because me and Sign is very happy that we're able to incorporate what we do in our life, and also walking around town with everybody, of course. And yes, those workouts will continue. Okay, one moment, ladies and gents. I'm gonna put the chat away and talk a little bit less. And I won't bother them too much today. We'll get the incense when I'm with Stein next time when we come back. We do need to actually make some prayers for 2026, the New Year's. But it's a quicker tour. Hopefully everybody's enjoyed that authentic quick walk around, quick stroll. I just don't like to disturb tempos too much, especially when I'm not gonna get some incense and contribute. But this temple is ever so kind to streamers and super nice when I get incense or when I don't. So they've gotten completely used to me, obviously, by now, and I'm kind of part of the environment now. Okay, let me chat here. And a huge shout out to all my moderators. Sorry for a slightly later shout out. I was more into my head to kind of tell everybody and share with everybody what's been on my mind, what me and Sign has been up to. And Canadian Vasily says, your video might be too short for the food review. I filmed my own video but can't seem to kick my creativity to work on this one. I'll keep on trying though. Oh, no worries, Canadian Vasily. Perhaps you can just do a clip by clip, right? Me and Sign's version will obviously be slightly less, and your versions will be slightly longer. But if you're just doing clip by clip, where it matches, like if I'm doing an intro, you're doing an intro, and then maybe perhaps it's your turn to order the food, and it's our turn to order the food, and you know, check out the environment of where you were, and then it's our turn to check out the environment where we were, perhaps, and then yeah, just kind of match it. You know, by frame or by whatever you might want to call it, key moments, and then that way you can definitely have the longer footage, and we can still cover the exact same topic that we're on with slightly shorter footage. I think that might still work out, yeah. And if you want a little bit more, it's no worries. It's just me and Sign's trip to the restaurant and grab some food. We weren't quite sure how long the video should be, so that's why I just went for a quick stroll. Okay, let's do that loop around, as I probably, you guys can tell, I'm in need of a coffee. Thank you everybody for listening to me blab. And it's currently 11:17 now. So I'm not really in the mood for lunch yet, but I do need to grab a drink. So let me think, either in the other cafe, we can check out somewhere new, or we can go into this place. Any preference, anybody? Let me maybe just step on the side here. Okay, let me see if my stream is working first. And we're good. And hello, Dawn, as Dawn says, happy 2026, Alex. Thanks for that. I've been saying happy 2026 maybe more than 10 times now, but I haven't said it to you yet. So happy 2026, Dawn. Hope you're having a good one. We're at Loco Kathu, deciding if we should go to 25 Slow Bar or another new cafe that we saw on our way here. Anybody voting? Anybody want to see a new cafe perhaps? I'll take a few moments to kind of check out the area. Ooh, they still have them fireworks going. On sale anyways. And here's Slow Bar. Okay, one moment. Let everybody decide on where to go. And oh, sorry about that. Canadian Facility said, Alex, about the microphone. I have the DJI mini transmitter, not the receiver that plugs in, so I can charge the phone as usual, and the microphone is directly connected to the phone. That makes perfect sense, and maybe that makes more sense to why Johnny Stride says, what? When I asked, can you charge the phone? I completely misunderstood you and him. Okay, now I get it. The receiver. The mini receiver. I was probably talking about the receiver that came with the DJI Mini. And thank you for the clarification. I can't start the poll, unfortunately, on this crappy phone. Yeah, it just won't let me do it. Anybody interested in voting? Just type it in the chats. Trojan, go for it. You might be the only one. We're just deciding on where to get coffee. A new place or stick with the old? Oh, that's tight. Canadian Vasily says, so I'm sitting here at home doing nothing since my GPU can't do videos right now. You can also help us vote on what cafe to go out to. And you're watching me do a walk, so to me you're not doing nothing. Thanks for being here. Alongside, of course, everybody else. We got a good crowd today. We got Jazz and Juanita in the house, Madano, Intruder Alert Captain, City Admiral, Canadian Vasily, Trojan, Robbie, and Roma Sign, I think, came by as well. Trojan says, I don't know the choices, but new sounds cool. Thank you for voting, Trojan. You sound cool. Let's go to the new. Sometimes all it takes is one, right? And it gets us motoring. And the decision has been made. Let's hope I don't miss the cafe like I sometimes do around here. You think I've been here 1,000 times, but yeah. And Canadian Vasily says, let's go to Starbucks. You know me, bro. Well, there's not a Starbucks that close, but there's a Star Baby puppy. Hello. I don't think she wants to be bothered. I'll leave you alone. Alright, you chill out and relax. And Don says, more time for creative thinking. I think so. And I do have my wallet with me, so that's good news. We'll get in the coffee house first and then we'll talk some more. And And for those of you a little bit sick and tired of table tennis talk, it's okay. It's just pretty much about me and Sign talk, not just table tennis. But I did mention if you have an old hobby that you like to pick up, hey, don't hesitate. Go for it. There might be some small, tiny hills to climb up, but hey, it's not too bad. And I'll share me and Sign's journey in a bit. One moment, let's see if they're ready for business. สวัสดีครับอเมริกาโน่เย็นครับ medium roast or dark roast? Yeah, medium. Do you have light roast? Just medium, right? No, okay, medium is okay. I'm cutting down, that's why. Oops, no worries. Okay, everybody, let me get my coffee paid for first. No worries. And we've been here before. It was a nice cup of coffee last time around. China Kathu Cafe. And we'll sit in the back. I really enjoy the seating there. Let's see if there's too much people there right now. Maybe not. I like it here actually. Look at this. Isn't this fancy? You know what? I'll put my bag down and then we'll check out the cafe together. And I don't mean like I'm marking my territory or anything, but this bag gets heavy. Okay, here's the cafe. Check it out. And we'll walk around some more once the coffee arrives. The Trojan, you said check out something new. It's definitely new. I mean, I've been here before, but not for a very long time. Might be back when the channel first started. And Vasily says, yes, I remember this cafe. The upstairs was closed. Yeah, it was, I went up. It was not for cafe or coffee, I guess. They had some sort of workout class when I went up last time around. I don't know if that's related or just my luck, but yeah. Let me sit my butt down first. And hello, first class. Welcome to China Kathu Cafe. And we're chilling, relaxing on a hump day on a very nice sunny day, actually. Well, sunny with some clouds, so a nice day overall. Hope you and everyone is enjoying 2026. I was just telling everybody it's been an extremely busy one. Hey, it's Ozan Derek. Good to see you, Derek. Let's see if I'm making too much noise here. Thank you. If I'm making too much noise, let me know. I can go to the back. Okay, go. All right. Hey, coffee has arrived. Let's check it out. And it does say China Kathu Cafe, medium roast. So that's what I actually wanted. I cannot do the dark lately. Been cutting down. Trying to cut down anyways. All right. Whoa. Okay, this is not going to work in terms of height. So let me share some nice, beautiful background here. Isn't that so cool? Okay, this flower is in the way. I don't want to break anything either. Cool, eh? Anyways, so I don't have the best angle. But I think Madano's ready to enjoy some coffee. I know I am. Anyways, cheers, Madano. Thank you so much. And yes, this is a new shop, but we've been here. This is not a new shop in the sense of it's newly opened, but it's new for the channel because first time here in 2026, definitely. And the last time we've been here, it was at the beginning when the channel first started. So it's quite a while ago. But anyways, let me turn on my brain first, ladies and gents. Cheers. everyone. Mm. Oh, nice. Yeah, so medium roast at the oh, very nice coffee flavors, obviously. Medium roast will give you that enough coffee flavors, but at the end of it, it's nice. It's not like sour or bitter. At the end taste is it's a bit fruity, so I really enjoy that. So cheers to everyone. A nice cup of coffee. Cheers, Trojan. And this drink is Americano first class. Cheers. My usual. That looks pretty good. Yeah, I like that. Don't mind my big head. Just enjoy that. And let me get the chats back out, and we can talk a little bit. We'll check out the cafe a little bit. There's plenty more to look at. And even Canadian Vasily said there's an upstairs. He remembers. Maybe it's available. I don't think they mind. Last time around, I think they invited me to check it out, take a look. So, oh man, this is really nice. Just let me drink a little more. Cheers, everybody. It's weird when you drink a lot of coffee, eh? When you drink the coffee, it initially calms you down. Oh, we can check that out right now, man. There's a Marshall speaker by the wall. Let's check. One moment. Yeah, let's go closer because it's also the speaker that's providing the music for us. I actually, when I was a lot younger, I used to love doing videos that features like speakers and cassette players and stuff like that, like what I'm doing now. So this is bringing back a lot of memories. Sorry if I'm indulging in what I'm doing. Sorry, a little bit too much maybe. But yeah, let's check out some of the other decors here as well. And Don says, very nice. Yeah, it is a beauty, isn't it? It's kind of where modern meets classic. And look at that speaker looking like a beauty in the back. And Canadian Vasily says, she's sexy. Yeah. At this angle, she's very hot. And so is the weather here, but lucky the air conditioning is doing its job. So if you're walking around the local Kathu area around Kathu Temple, come on by, come on in to China Kathu Cafe. Check it out, enjoy the air conditioning, enjoy a nice cup of coffee like myself. And you know what, I'll go back to the coffee and then we'll go through these doors maybe and check out the little garden they have there. There's plenty more to look at, but I think I want to enjoy that cup of coffee first. Sorry guys. And welcome new subscriber, Cam. And you guys are like, maybe I'm done looking at that. Okay, you know what? I have another view. When you think the flowers are in the way, that means you're in a nice place, yeah. All right. This is not my best side, but I don't think you guys are looking at my big head. So cheers again, everybody. Thank you for being here with, of course, Phuket Walk and myself. And Sang was in the house too as well. But in 2026, our first walk of 2026. Cheers. Now let me see if I can do a couple of things here. Hold on. And thank you for voting Trojan. You're the reason why we're in here today. Because you guys know my usual routine. I'm good old fashioned sometimes. I just keep on going back to the old places I generally do. But, you know, this time around, in terms of breaking that rule and that routine, I think I talked about it with everybody for a while now, even on some of my live streams earlier, that me and Sign is going to play some table tennis, and you know, I was really excited about it, and so on and so forth. So before I get into the talk of this new club and stuff, there's a good reason why. I gave it a few goes, table tennis, actually. So for me, it was I grew up with table tennis. I was, I don't know, 10 years old, and I had nothing to do, I guess, and I went to the local community center. And some of you in Toronto might know this place. I went to Skating Court. I used to have a convenience store there called Kalina Supermarket. And yeah, so it was very close to town in the West End, Spadina area. So I used to play at Skating Court. If you guys saw me, yeah, I was that kid. And from there, my mom kind of saw that I really enjoyed it, so she kind of really was influential in terms of supporting me playing. And she also played when she was younger, so I just kind of went by myself, right? Nobody really taught me, and it became quite serious when I went to a place called Pape, which is called Maddie Eckler now, but Pape Rec, that's what we called it back then, in the East End, Gerrard area, where I used to live, around Gerrard Square. Paul Blunt knows where I used to chill, so if Paul, you ever go to Gerrard Square, you go, hey, G Square, this is where Phuket Walker used to make trouble. But anyways, I definitely, yeah, and probably a lot of people in Gerrard Square knows me as well. But anyways, it was a good spot to chill at for table tennis, and we often went to the McDonald's across the street there as well to grab some food and drink. And it used to be a pizza as well on the other side. But anyways, so good times at Pape. I met a lot of good friends there. We had a great community, amazing players, and I grew up kind of like that throughout high school, and then I became high school champion for a good 4 years, and would have been 5 if they didn't have a strike that year. But yeah, so it was a big part of my life, and my mom was always just, I wouldn't say to me she was so ecstatic about it. But I found out from her coworkers later on that she actually talked about it for weeks, you know, when I did win some trophies, and she often would talk about it with the subject of her conversation at work very often. So I found that out a bit later, but yeah, she used to be very influential, and whenever I did good, despite whether she, you know, got to play with me or got to watch it, you know, we weren't very wealthy, so everybody had to go to work, right? So when I went to the tournament, my mom was obviously at work. Yeah, weekends, it doesn't matter, she was at work anyways. That's kind of how it worked for us, right? So yeah, so she never got to go to my tournaments. I did get to play with her a few times still, but yeah, so after that, after kind of she, you know, she passed away. I was 19 then. You know, I had to deal with life. I was pretty good, honestly. I was quite, if I had just the proper route, I would say, and some good coaching, you know, I might go a little further with it. But it was the love of my life. It's just something, everybody has something like to do, right? Whether it's gaming or whatever, it's just, I just really fell in love with it, you know what I mean? So, but after that, when life kind of got in the way and there was some rule change, they changed the ball size, and even table tennis started changing. The world started changing. So my life started changing. Everything was changing, and I was like, I can't keep up with this. I just gotta live and deal with life. At least what I thought at the time. So let me see. Let me read some of the chats first. Hey, I'm glad I brought up G Square. And Madano says, still a decent mall, Girard Square. Hey, it was always a great mall. Good people. Very local neighborhood mall. Yeah, for those of you around town. What is the best store at Girard Square, Madano? Well, it depends, right? There used to be a place that one of my classmates and that her family used to open this little stall, and they used to sell assorted like stir fries. It was kind of like you pick a couple, and you get it, for depending, two choices or something with noodles and rice, something like that. So I kind of enjoy eating there. That was one of my favorite shops, I guess. And yeah, there's a huge Home Depot there, Modano, and also there's a Winners upstairs. So there's plenty of nice stores there, actually. Yeah, Modano's, if Sears was there, maybe that's the one. Yeah, that was a big deal growing up. It always used to be Sears until it wasn't. Food Basics was there. I think Modano mentioned that it might be still there, but I know that Modano told me when you cross the Sky Bridge across the Pape Avenue, that whole mall there, around that corner there is all shut down. So that was a bit of a shocker for me, anyways, because I think there was a huge no frills there back then. Right? Sorry about all this homie talk, I kind of do reel off topic a little bit. So back to what I was saying about the table tennis stuff. So I kind of gave it up. The world was changing. I was changing. I loved it. And yeah, I guess every now and then I would gather with the whole gang and play a little bit, right? And that was about it, right? But until I kind of got to Phuket again, and I had the chance to play with Sign again. So me and Sign went to a kind of at the university at the time, and we kind of hit around with the table tennis ball and played a few rallies. And even back then, I thought I couldn't really emotionally pick it back up. I'm serious. Like I was so emotionally tied to this sport that is so different now, so new to me, despite spending so much time growing up trying to play. Yeah, it was heavy. That's the best way to put it. And maybe that's why it's such a big deal. I was telling everybody that I want to pick up this old hobby of mine. It's really attached to my mom, actually. So it wasn't until recently, all these walks around town, me doing new things, meeting new people, being a YouTuber, right? I started to realize, maybe I can pick it up again. And this time around, I had the courage. I just thought, you know what, man, I never walked around town this much. I never done YouTube before. I'm doing a lot of new things, right? So it was quite all right. And then, but the thing was, me and Simon didn't really enjoy it because, number one, I'm doing something that I used to know, It's always weird, right? Like, you used to be really good at it, at least in my perspective. And then now you're going back, you're not sure, you know what I mean? And it's a competitive sport, whether you're in a recreation center or joining a tournament or a local club. It's just that nature, right? The sport. Some people are more competitive than others. I don't know. But yeah, so there's a lot to think about. But this time around, we kind of went and got started, and I'm so happy we did. And like I said, we got started at the free club. And that place wasn't for me and Sign, unfortunately. Like I said, they kind of separated the local free players. It was divided up with the kind of the training of where the coaches were at the free place. And so I'm so happy because everything changed. I thought, you know what, this is great. I picked it up. where am I gonna go with this? I made a video, it's all right, you know what I mean? But does everybody just want to see me and Sign play all day? So we're so glad that day we found TNT Table Tennis Club. Like I mentioned, amazing people, amazing club members, great coaches, okay, very talented, skillful. But aside from that, I often say this, good people, you know, wow. It's just so friendly there. Like, you know, like I said, the coach is national team level. And here I am, this new guy walking in, and he's like, hey, you want to get on the table and have a couple of hits, man? I'm like, yeah, sure, you know. And he was so cool about it because in the table tennis world, whether you're a coach or a player, you know, the better players are not very keen to play with you. It's just kind of like that. I don't know. Maybe it's a culture thing, but I don't blame them, right? If you know they're trying to hit the table and they're hitting everything on the table and you're missing everything. Maybe some people don't have a good time. I don't know. But this coach was really cool, right? So, and not only that, he paired me and signed up with different players. So yeah, I'm just really excited because this opens so much opportunities. One, I'm able to do something I really love and overcome a fear, I would say, of picking up something I love, something I'm so attached to in some ways. And why do I play? I don't know. I don't know why do I play. Growing up, why do I play table tennis? It gave me good health. It was something I really enjoyed. I guess it's the most understanding I'll ever have in physics. You know, well, the ball's going at very high speeds, right? But let's check out the chat a bit. I've been blabbing away a little bit. And Food Basics is definitely still there. All right, yeah, it used to be a Miracle Food Mart. There we go. And my friend worked at, well, I think he worked at both places. But anyways, when they changed over to Food Basics, I remember that, yeah. And Canadian Vasily says, take a sip of your coffee. You're talking so much, I'm worried. Sorry about that, bro. Thanks for the reminder. Should I set any goals? We're like halfway through the stream, 1 hour. It's all right. I'll set a small one. Since we're drinking coffee, we're going to blab away for a little bit. I guess. I'm just really excited to see everybody as well, you know. I've been away for a week. Usually, you know, we get our weekly talks and I'm all right. You know, I get my weekly dose of my people, you know what I mean, my good friends. This time I've been lacking it, but like I said, for good purposes, we'll be getting more quality content, more live streams for those who enjoy live streams, and for my table tennis fans, a lot of new subscribers from there as well. I guess there's since the video went out, I think there's a few thousand, 1,000 of you, I guess, APX, yeah. So welcome to the channel, welcome to Phuket Walk. We will be playing some table tennis as well, but if you're into walking around the city, having some chats, or even working out, we do that also. So yeah, thank you for subscribing, cheers. Oh, I said it. I should have said it lower. So yeah, I'm really excited. That's what I mean, if you guys can't tell, about what's happening. There'll be more walks, definitely. Don't worry about that. I'm not leaning away from the walks. I'm just trying to get everything in order, get a routine going. I know before I had the workout and the walks kind of coordinated nicely. Now I want to introduce something me and Sign do on a regular basis in the evening as well. And yeah, we get to spend more time together, you know, and something different. Like I said, it's a hobby of mine. Some of you might not be into table tennis, but I assure you, whether you're just a novice or a pro, you know, you guys know table tennis is a great sport. It's fun. It's fun to watch. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it, because there'll be some table tennis content coming. There's definitely a storyline, right? A noob, which is Sign, I guess, and I don't know what to call myself, but a guy that used to know how to play, you know, picking up a new style. And we're going to get some coaching from a very quality coach, so let's see how good he is, right? I mean, he's a great player, and he has a lot of good students, but let's see if he can teach this rusty old man, you know, how to play a new style, maybe. And maybe I'll do well in some tournaments, or at least win some games to showcase to everybody, you know. So I'm very excited. And if you're Long Pimple fan. A very small percentage of us out there, I know. But yeah, stay tuned. I hope you're excited. Like I mentioned, if you guys know how rare it is, you can type up Long Pimple Table Tennis Phuket. Probably only me and Sign showed up on the search. So it's great. It's a very unique niche that I want to get into. I like being unique, if you guys can't tell, but in good things only, right? In good things. And yeah, Sign's been putting a lot of hard work into it. I mean, you gotta think about it. It's like you you gotta be very coordinated, very quick, obviously, and you have to be kind of be in your stance for a very long time. Excuse me. And so you do need some leg muscles and obviously some power generating and all that good stuff. So yeah, you'll see Sign showcasing some of her skills. She's only been playing for I think 3 to 4 months now, so she's doing exceptionally well. So I'm really proud of her. Hopefully the coach, of course, can do a lot more than what I can show her. So he's top notch. So I'm very excited. We'll be taking some maybe private lessons or even whatever group training with her, with the coach, and you'll get to see Sign training, improving, and you get to see me as well training, improving, and yeah, it's going to be a journey. You know, it's just part of the Phuket Walk journey as well. You know what the thing is, Canadian Facility? After I took a zip, and maybe more than a zip, I've been just talking a lot more. Okay, let's check out the cafe first, and then we'll blab away a little bit later. Okay, let's go to the back section and take a look. And once again, we are in China Kathu Cafe, having a nice cup of Americano. And after I blabbed away about my journey recently in table tennis, we're gonna check out the cafe. Maybe that's why it was a wise choice to sit on the indoors. There's a little bit of a air conditioning noise here. Very cool decor here. So yeah, you can definitely sit here and have a cup of coffee if you want. That's seating as well. I think we sat here last time. Okay, let's go. Ooh, that looks pretty cool. So this gives you a kind of also a taste of how the local traditional houses are kind of built. Isn't that awesome? I don't know. I like untraditional ways of building. Well, traditional in the past, but maybe we see lesser of that today. And these setups. So cool. Okay, and we're back in. Yeah, that's why I like the middle of the house is open like what Alex is showing. That's what I enjoy the most. I like that little small section. It just adds so much different vibe to the environment. Let's check it out one more time. Instead of just the wall, obviously. Here you go. I guess most of us are more used to backyards, right? Hello. Let's switch it up. And then we just have a little bit of more coffee to go, and then we'll walk again. And cheers. Let me take this last sip. So we'll be doing more walks going forward. I think everything right now is settled down. That's the best way to put it. So I'm very excited. Like I said, we'll have some new content going forward in terms of table tennis and live streaming me and Sign what we're doing, right? And at the same time, we'll be able to walk around town like we usually do. And a workout stream that I owe everybody because it's been a few weeks, but I don't think I was taking time off. I've been doing a lot of cardio, and I did say I need to cut down on some fat percentage, and I think I definitely have done that. So now back to the gym and get more muscle growth going. And I'm just really happy on the growth of the channel overall. Like I mentioned, the foundation will be walking, of course, and touring around the city, the country, and ultimate goal is that. But I'm able to, more importantly, tie it into my life. I mean, I did say I walk and breathe this kind of lifestyle right now, and I still do. That's why I'm incorporating my life. I spent this week with Sign, kind of course, while we're quite busy with other things, but we did kind of on purpose wanted to maybe visit the new club during the holiday times. We did train very hard to be able to play a little better, so there's more to showcase. I mean, you can imagine even any racket sport, just holding the racket will take a long time for a newcomer or a new player. So Sign has been developing some finger strength as well to get training started, right? And we go forward. She's been really enjoying the sport. Me too, myself. I had to work on some good finger strength also. And yeah, so joining the new club, finding a very good place that we're comfortable with and a very friendly area, amazing people. So I feel very comfortable now in terms of just kind of the schedule and how things are set up. And once you guys will see, once I am able to run everything, then I'll be able to do consistent walks as well as consistent streaming for table tennis and also the workouts. So I'm taking on quite a bit here, but I think that's what's all about, right? Incorporating my life and and hopefully of course while walking it all goes together. That's what I mean. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that, and I do have obviously some footage that over the week that we've been playing table tennis. I do have footage of me and Sign playing with different players as well, and we'll be delivering some of these table tennis content in different ways, not just like us playing. We have an action camera, so we will be able to showcase it first person as well, POV type of point of view type of footage. So yeah, just very excited on what's to come and lots on my mind as well. So anyways, the cup of coffee is done. We'll head back outside and continue walking. I think I feel a little bit chilly now, so let's get back into the sun. Oh, one more thing is, since I'm doing a lot more content now and I need to do a lot more editing as well for the table tennis contents, I might be a little bit overwhelmed from some of the thumbnails that I have to do. So I will finish the batch that I have to complete for everybody. I believe I have 9 thumbnails to complete. But after that, going forward, I'll be just continuing the banners because I'll probably want to spend some of the thumbnail time to make content and film more content and also edit videos. So stay tuned in the community post for the community shout out for about 9 thumbnails, and that might be the last one for now until I can get everything organized and yeah, back in schedule. If I feel comfortable, then I'll be able to bring the thumbnail celebrations back. But for now, we'll have the banner celebrations to continue. And yes, I do owe us about 9 thumbnails, so stay tuned for that as well. But yeah, let's head back on outside. Cheers. Okay, let's go. Kokunka. Thank you. Yeah, you too. Wonderful cup of coffee. And once again, let's take one more scope of China Kathu Cafe. And of course, if you're around town, do come in, check it out yourself, and have a nice cup of coffee. Kokunka. And there's outside seating in the back and the outside in the front. And we're back in Kathu land, meaning Thailand, Phuket. After a cafe visit, as I blab away about my 2026 ambitions, I guess, and journey so far. Hope everybody is having a good day. It's 12 locally now, lunchtime. I started the stream a bit late compared to my usual timing, but hope everybody is enjoying their night or day. Locally, grab your lunch, enjoy that lunch, as there's plenty of more to come on hump day. I'm trying to get over hump day myself, and for those of you overseas, welcome to Wednesday. I know it's midnight for you now, for my homies overseas in Canada. And some parts of the United States as well, of course. But hello to the rest of the world. Hope you're having a good one, enjoying your 2026 so far. As that bike is as loud as ever. So for those of you maybe falling asleep, that might have woke you up. Let me cross the street. There's not much of a walk path on, well, there's not much of a walk path on both sides. Okay. Modano, cheers, bro. I might have to go back and grab a second cup. Let me find a good background. I know Papa's house is closed today, but we can still borrow it for its background. Thank you so much, Modano. Thank you so much, Modano. As Modano just wants to say cheers, Alex. Thank you so much, bro. Props, Kakuma on the cup for the $10 super chat and the amazing support. Hope you're enjoying your night and enjoying the stream, and looking forward to some new content. I know it's a little bit different from the usual walk tubing, but I assure everyone, including yourself, we'll be walking around town, no worries, and plenty of that to come as well. But I do have some ideas, and I know you're maybe into martial arts. You guys might know I know a little bit of Wing Chun. I went to China to learn it, and maybe Sign and I can do some self-defense. I don't know, do some at least workout on the wooden dummy, something fun for you. But all in all, I don't want to get off topic too much. Thank you so much for all the support, bro. I appreciate you. Phuket Walk appreciate you. And cheers. Props. And for those of you who don't know, Modano has been an amazing friend since the beginning, helping me and Sign and the channel, eventually helping me discover and figure out how I want to run the community and the channel as well. So a big cheers to you, Modano. Definitely it's year 2, and honestly, Phuket Walk wouldn't be here without your amazing efforts. So thank you so much, bro. And your continued effort as well. Me and Modano are always talking to each other, of course, about just fun stuff as well, but also on what's up and what to do better, what to improve on. And I can definitely say the community is the way it looks, and I definitely appreciate it. It's because of all my mods and everyone here. Modano and I put some good work into it, into maintaining the community and keeping the things the way they are, the good things, and improving on some of the things we might need to work on going forward. And hopefully I didn't blab too much about table tennis to bore you guys, because it's definitely not boring. In fact, some people take it very intense, table tennis, even at recreation and club level. You'll see celebrations equal to someone that just won a boxing match. So let's go to this temple here to officially get a good prayer, good health for everybody, as we do a nice victory lap. And now I have 10 thumbnails for everybody, including today's. And after that, like I mentioned, it'll be banner celebrations only, because I'll be spending more time editing videos and going out there to make content. And yes, most of my content, if not all, will be available in video format and also live as well. So let's get ourselves a prayer of good health. And cheers once again to you, Modano, for the amazing support. Thank you, bro. and thank each and every one of you for being here. Good health to each and everybody, each and every one of you and everybody. And of course, a very smooth and good 2026. Best wishes to everyone on the new year. Hakuna Cup, everybody. Cheers. And welcome, new subscriber. I might get your name wrong, but welcome, Pataravi, to Phuket Walk. And thank you for subscribing. And as the title suggests, Phuket Walk, we do walks around Phuket and Thailand, like what we're doing now. But definitely over the course of year 2, things have gotten interesting. We're doing a little bit of fitness content, and as well we'll get some streaming on table tennis content as well. But the majority of the content you will see will be walks around the city, which is what I enjoy, and I'm never gonna give this up. Walking is what got me started to the resistance training, to do the resistance training, and as well as to get me into fitness level and mood, and of course the confidence of doing something new, like the channel has gotten me to revisit something I used to love to do, which is table tennis. Some of you like to call it ping pong, and some of my friends get really actually offended when people call it ping pong. So I'll just call it table tennis. And if I have a chance to buy a wooden dummy, I can definitely show some of you how to get a good workout on the wooden dummy as well, and maybe gain some fitness and self-defense ability while doing so. Or just look really good doing kung fu. Sai knows Wing Chun, actually, believe it or not. We spent the past 10 years kind of doing small practices, so she has some knowledge of self-defense. And the martial art I practice was created, or at least mastered, by a girl named Wing Chun, therefore the name, and was made famous by Bruce Lee, and of course his master, Yip Man. We talk about everything here, don't we? Sorry about the close vision and view. Here we are. Or that's just me doing that. Sorry about that. And a huge thank you to Thailand and of course Phuket for offering me and everybody a wonderful day here. If you want to know how Phuket it's like, weather-wise or atmosphere, well, this is what Kathu's like. Nice and relaxing. Everybody just doing their own thing, having a good time, to some warm and wonderful weather today. Not hot at all, actually, quite cool. Forecasted at 27, but with the wind now, it feels quite alright. It doesn't feel like it's 30 degrees anymore. Usually around noontime, it should be a lot hotter than this. Very comfortable weather and cool winds. huge thank you as well to the rest of the world, including my homies overseas who's braving the night. We're about to wrap things up on this victory lap, so you don't have to stay up for too long. But hopefully I provided something positive for everyone, whether you have the rest of the hump day to endure or a full one to endure tomorrow. I hope you can take away something positive from this walk today. Maybe table tennis is not your topic or subject, but I hope I touch topics on maybe picking up on something you used to enjoy, or a hobby, something you once loved, perhaps put down for whatever reason. It's worthwhile revisiting it. It took a bit of effort for me and Sign, like I mentioned at the first place we went to. It wasn't quite right. But eventually we found something quite wholesome for me and Sign, a place where we felt welcome. Good people, good coaches. And we were able to discover that we could actually play. We're not so bad. And this club not only gave us confidence, but gave us a lot of comfort. So we joined membership there as well. So let's hope going forward we'll be able to do a lot more content from the club as well, to feature Sign's amazing skills and my lesser amazing but fun to watch long pimple skills. And for those of you who need translation perhaps to the chats, if a different language does occur, let me cross the street first. It's quite simple. You can just go to your, whether Google or browser, and just press that translate button. Your Google translation will help you automatically translate everything in the chat in whatever language to the language you selected to. So most of us English. So even if their name is, in terms of YouTube handle, is in a different language, if it's a legitimate language, then it'll be translated into English for you as well. So there's no language barrier, just a simple button on translate on your browser. And of course, if you're watching from the phone, then I don't know, watch on the browser. And Intruder Alert Captain says, watching motorcycles is always fun for me. Definitely, Don. And sorry about that for not enough riding lately. We've been giving the bike a little bit of maintenance. But she's quite alright now, and she's ready to go for a run soon. So stay tuned for that as well, Don. I'll be putting up some riding videos, if not some live streaming riding as well. I have not forgotten about that. And maybe we'll get to scream Born to be Wild during table tennis when we do a live stream. When I win a point, it'll be like, Born to be Wild! Yeah! But for those of you locally ready to get your lunch, well, get your motor running. Out on the highway, looking for adventure, and whatever comes our way. So thank you, Don, for reminding us. We also have some motorbike riding and driving touring content as well. And check that out, whether on my live streams, we do motorbike rides on live streams, and as well on the 4K videos. And don't forget to press that subscribe button like some of you already have, whether you're into walking around and touring around Phuket, Thailand, or maybe less or so listening to my annoying voice. That's good as well. Visiting Phuket around different parts of the island, we do that. We also have Phuket Walk Fitness, watching a 43-year-old trying to get back in shape, and I'm doing quite all right actually for 21 episodes. On the 30th episode, hopefully I get to showcase some of my results So we have that as well. And going forward, and actually not too forward, we already have some table tennis content of me and Sign playing. And we'll have more, including a live stream perhaps, playing some table tennis also. So plenty of new content, plenty of different stuff, as much as I can keep up with or upkeep with, and I'll try to schedule them properly. Like I took a week's time this time around to try to make sure that I have the fitness level and of course scheduling to fit everything in, and it's looking like everything is gonna all come into place. So thank you so much everybody for coming along. I'm gonna probably end the walk at this good old 7-Eleven, grab myself a bite or a drink or something before I ride over the hill, and I'll probably save that workout with everybody tomorrow, eh? So stay tuned for that. We'll get a workout in, and like I said, there's plenty of more new contents to come. Who knows, maybe even some wooden dummy, some Wing Chun, but plenty of new things to come. And I did a singing video, see? Trojan says singing that song as a motorcycle and his part. Yeah, it's pretty cool here when that happens, Trojan. There's always some motorbike passing by. Sorry about if I'm blabbing away into nothingness. Let me check my connection as we say hello to Cutter Fairs. Thank you for pulling Science Link. Finally, we get to get kicked out of 7-Eleven. This 7-Eleven has been really nice to me, actually. I have said hello to the employees inside many times, and they're ever so kind, has never kicked me out yet. So sorry to disappoint Kurt, but welcome to the live stream as we wrap things up. We do have some singing content as well, and we do sing on the live streams, but whatever, right? We have a lot to come, but most importantly, thank you everybody for joining me today. Thank you so much for the amazing support, Modano. Kakumana Cup. And bro, I appreciate you. I can't say that enough, and I think I said it many times before, but thank you for being a friend, man. Props. And cheers everybody. Thank you everybody for joining in, including you, Kurt. Thank you so much for coming in. Hopefully a little bit sooner next time so we can have a conversation and perhaps a joke or two from you. I always appreciate that. But hey, I hope you guys enjoyed the walk today. I have a lot more to do to get over hump day. But thank you everybody for getting me this far. I hope your hump day is easy as well, as I hope you can take something positive from this walk to endure that. Until we meet again, I'm your Phuket walker, Alex. Savdi Cup, Savdi Ka, and Savdi Cha. And I shall catch you all later. Do stay for the outro music, and I do have some memberships to give away on the next premiere before I update the list. But until then, do enjoy the outro. It gives a very important shout out to all my members. Thank you for all your support. Do take care, and we're off.